Okay. So along the path today, we've had a little look at what does the Lord require of us. We've had a little look at how does God see us. He knows our comings and goings, he knows when we're lying down. We're also going to take us into this next step where how does God feel about us? This is the exciting one. So we're also going to talk a little bit about Jeremiah, then lead us into a meditation, and after that she'll do the pastoral prayer. Thank you.
So reading through this service with Andy, I happened to mention that the Jeremiah passage was one that I love so much I know it off by heart in Hebrew. He said, read it for us in Hebrew. And I also know it and love it so much that the English translation drives me nuts. So I will read it in Hebrew and give you the correct translation of it. And it's about the placement of words, because in Hebrew, the placement of words is really important. They actually pattern the feeling that's going on. And then English translators come along and go, oh, that doesn't sound very good in English, and completely change the pattern of words and therefore lose half the meaning of what's in the passage. So in Hebrew, this goes, Ahavat olam ahavtika, al chen meshachti chesed. And what that does is it puts at the beginning, the first word and the last words are love. So ahav is the first word and it's repeated. Ahavat olam, with love eternal. And eternal is not, there's something about everlasting that looks one way, whereas eternal is just every way you look. There it is, there's love. Every direction, past, present, all around. Eternal is a state of being, and it's only God who can be in that state, but that's the love that we are held in. With that, I have loved you, and it's very specific you. Therefore, to you, I continue my chesed, my steadfast, faithful love. Different word, just picking up another kind of nuance of love. And you, each of us being addressed by God, is held in this beautiful love sandwich. Or envelope, pick your own. So I will read it, or I'll recite it again in Hebrew, then in English. And then read a lovely little response to that Andy has written. And then we'll have some silence to sit in the knowledge that we are held in that love. Ahavat olam ahavtika, al chen meshachti chesed. With love eternal have I loved you. Therefore to you I will continue my steadfast love. My darling, when you turn to face me and show me your heart, that is enough. Your heart is so precious to me. You are so precious to me. I have heard, and my heart is open to you, my love. And now into that enveloping eternal love, we bring our concerns for the world within us and around us. And we bring those concerns from a sense of knowing that that love is there. So we don't pray because we are hopeless. We pray because we know that there is an overflowing love that can reach out to people. So as I open this place for the prayers of our world, if there is something you would like to bring, please do. If it's just a word, a name, feel free to say that either quietly in your heart or out loud. And when it feels as if we've had time to bring what we need for the moment, I'm going to pop over to the piano and we're just going to sing "O Lord, hear my prayer," maybe 4 times. You all know the words, I think. "O Lord, hear my prayer. O Lord, hear my prayer. When I call, answer me. O Lord, hear my prayer. O Lord, hear my prayer. Come and listen to me." So let us bring our world before God. Our Lord, it is easy to feel swamped by despair, by anger, by sheer overwhelming grief. Every time we listen to the news, speak to someone about what's going on in the world, see what's happening on our televisions, or hear news from loved ones in places around the world that are not as safe as we are. We know that your everlasting love, your eternal love, is there for all. And so into that, we bring the situations and people who are on our hearts.
And slowly move into communion. It's going to take our time. Oh, how we loved those days in the garden. You came by and showed us new plants and animals. We were always discovering something new. Looking back, even though it's faded, we see what we left behind. And when we parted ways in the garden, oh, how we cried when we said goodbye. We now find a new way to enter the heart of God. Today, we're reminded of the new path to God's heart. Matthew 26, verse 26 to 28. Now, as they were eating, Jesus took bread, and after blessing it, he broke it and gave it to his disciples and said, "Take, this is my body." And he took the cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, "Drink all of it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for the memory, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." I think that's wrong. Which is poured out for the forgiveness of sins. Let's share communion together. So as you sit in this place, just take stock of how you are and feel free to shout out a word of what your experience is like at the moment.
Peaceful.
Peaceful. Thank you.
Content.
Content. Thank you.
Loved.
Loved. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you. We'll move into a benediction. Brian will do our benediction, and then we'll finish with the guardian blessing, and then John's got an announcement. And thanks to Sarah and to Meryl and Brian for coming out today.
I'm going to read this 3 times, if it's all right, Amy. If I could just ask you to really believe it. So really just accept the words as it comes to you, and try and take it in as much as you can. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace.
May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine roll upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of their hand. May God hold you in the palm of their hands.
So I just need to let you know about the AGM. So I'm going to be very formal this morning. In accordance with the Church Constitution, notice is hereby given of the annual general meeting of Hartwell Inc. and Hartwell Church of Christ Inc. to be conducted at 11 a.m. on Sunday, 10th of November 2024. Documentation for the meeting, including agenda of minutes, previous AGM minutes, ballot papers, annual reports, proxy forms, and the live stream link will be distributed prior to the meeting. Nominations for election to the leadership team are now open. Nomination forms are available from Danny, the church secretary, and must be returned no later than the Friday, the 1st of November. Retiring members of the leadership team, all eligible for a nomination, are myself and Rosemary Kenny. Further information from Danny Wilson or myself. So I hope that helps people get their head around the AGM. I'm going to hand over to David, who's got some more news.
I'm probably going to have my right leg's gone to sleep.
It's probably jet lag, David.
So I might just stand here.
Stand up to one microphone,
They
please.
say closer to the microphone.
Just a little while. Could even better than chair.
Right. Coming up this later in the year, many of you know about this, but we're going to be doing a Christmas stall, and this is going to be occurring on the 6th and 7th of December. Jane is doing a lot of coordinating. Who else is? And well, there's I think discuss it with Rosemary, what you can contribute. Basically, it's going to be on the Friday, coffee and sausages and a stall. And there's going to be a Christmas display as well. We've got Sue Charge, who many of you would know, and some friends of ours who collect Christmas decorations. And so there's going to be a couple of displays. On Saturday, which will probably be more relevant for you if you're coming along as a visitor, that Friday is really as much as focusing and sort of trying to get some support from parents at the Hartwell school. That's really more Friday, while Saturday will be a little bit more expanded. There'll be a Devonshire tea and plus everything else there. One, to encourage you to have it in the diary, and
We're thinking of having a Santa photos as well.
oh, Santa photos, that's a possibility.
So we need a Santa, so I'm looking for volunteers. I have a suit, I just want someone to
What's
do.
the address, Dave?
The address is not correct on the form. I obviously had a little blonde moment, and I managed to put it down as Wattle Valley at Milverton, which I don't think they actually coincide in any way. There's no such junction. So anyway, some of these will be going up. There'll be an A-frame, a couple of A2 size things on the out there, and encourage people to come. Probably in context from the church, more on the, and your friends more on the Saturday, while the Friday is going to be really, as I said, targeting the school and their parents and kids walking past. Thank you very much.
And don't forget, next Sunday is the Zambia's extravaganza at Surrey, so I haven't had any RSVPs from anyone in the church. So at the moment, all we have are a bunch of people from outside coming, but do please let me know, or let Rosemary know, so that she's got some sort of vague idea of how many she's catering for, and we know how many chairs to put out. It's always good. It'll be lovely, and it's only from 5 to 6:30. It's not a long period, and it's not going to take late nights or anything like that. So come with confidence. You're going to see some beautiful photos and hear some really exciting stuff. Yeah.
And that's at the
Yeah.
I just my wife's down again.
So it's all right. We're finished. I'm going to play going out music now.
Just that little wave makes all the difference. That was really it was lovely warm 3 weeks ago. And now we're back to the middle of winter. And I'm camping. Virtually the middle of winter. Well, I think this is a good idea. No, you'll have so you get it. No longer can company can go Andy, I know I love camping, but this is so harsh. This has been. I don't love you very much, Andy, but you are pushing things.